Yeah, so I guess you guys you've done this a few times now, but you like last year you kind of did it in the lead up to things, and now you're kind of coming back as a triumphant band that's proven that they can fucking, turn an audience around and make them their own. Are you kind of going into this a bit pumped, or?
Yeah, I'd say definitely pumped. It's like our third time this time doing it. Yeah, man, we're pumped, of course. But we're generally pumped before a show. This one just looks like it's a little bigger than most.
I think this one might be a bigger undertaking than last year. Just, I don't know, I feel like we got to deliver on something.
Yeah.
It's a pretty prime time slot as well, that kind of dusk period,
People's sunset on a Saturday.
Yeah, we're used
So
to
we want to make
it.
sure we get the sunset right for everyone. It's a memory.
We've never played a sunset before either, so it should be sick.
We're always playing on midday.
Yeah, we're used to midday. So, trying to hold off on the rider, it's pretty,
11 o'clock
It's
riders are
Saturday,
always
man.
a touchy one to pull off.
It's 3:15 on a Saturday, man.
Whoa.
We have to, I know.
Anyway,
What are you saying? You're too sober for the 3:15 on a
no,
Yeah, we are not sober.
Don't worry.
Too sober for 3:15 though.
Oh, yeah.
We got to plan an hour and a half.
Well, we were talking to DZ Death Rays yesterday and kind of saying, the IOU bands have all got a reputation for kind of, fairly hedonistic and heroic intake. And he was like, Violent Soho guys are much better at it than us. We're pretty bad at it. And I was like, you guys seem to do a pretty good job of it. And then about just after sundown, I saw him asleep at a table inside.
I think that they have jet lag.
Yeah, they just got back from Europe.
I'll give them that. But normally, no, they they
Man,
definitely
they got a film clip of them finishing
we've
a bottle
openly-
of Jaeger
Honestly,
in 2.5
Shane
minutes.
is
Come
camping
on.
right next to where I'm staying. I was in bed at midnight, and he stayed up till 6 in the morning.
There you go.
Yeah.
So he just needed a brief
They're
break.
just being very modest.
No one parties like that. I'll give it to them. No one parties in terms of,
I think we've given them this mantle because we've gone, nah, it's them,
Yeah.
so many times, and they're like, no.
We ain't even going to try.
No,
But,
yes,
yes,
it is you. You
So-
party animals.
we like getting stoned and watching Highlander after a show, though. So, it's different now.
That's our
Yeah, we
approach
just
now.
we allow them to just, drink all the Jaeger, go nuts.
And how'd the tour go? Like, all the shows sold out. Like, do you get to a point where you're selling out shows where halfway through you're kind of like, do we need to try after this point, or?
Absolutely have to try, man. You have to try every time. It's because there's more people there. It's when there's 6 people there that you're like, I reckon I'll just get wasted tonight.
That's awesome that you say that, because I was going to say we don't try. I was like, we never have tried. So that's the funniest stuff.
Sounds like half.
I still think it's funny though.
I'm glad that he's trying, because I'm getting away with murder.
There's been a few moments of tour. I think the worst one was when I walked out in Melbourne and my guitar strap, classic guitar strap problem where it just fell and my guitar fell to the ground. Like I was 30
You were-
seconds
yeah,
in.
not
I was
even.
doing the intro riff to the whole set, and the whole guitar just went blank.
Oh, yeah.
And I was, so
Well, that was good.
I
That's
laughed my ass off and I just thought, sorry.
Oh, we're hands down.
Is there any way to make that look cool?
Well, yeah, James straight up told him exactly how it was.
He goes, "Oh, you're looking at the most professional rock band you've
I'm
seen."
professional.
Yeah, I'm professional.
Oh, I'm professional.
I'm professional.
Yeah, professional.
Is there like a kind of like a trick to making that look in any way cool? Like your guitar just falling?
Oh, no, it's impossible.
It's just reverse psychology. Like we do interviews and we
Either
just say
way-
we're unprofessional.
Either way, you're Napoleon Dynamite. As soon as your strap falls, you're Napoleon Dynamite. That's it.
I went through on average almost a strap a night though, which was sucked.
Henry. Yeah, I'm saying I remember.
I had like a
night.
good
It's like-
year of good straps, and I found the one strap, and then
I just realised I
this
need to
tour
set
was
up my
like a
drum
strap a night. It's hard, man. You gotta get your pinky strong to hold the bass up with the bottom string.
Yeah, right. He's got a backup plan.
He's sort of
Yeah, but that's because I only use one string.
This guy can play a stick with a string on it and fucking probably solder it halfway through the set and go, "No, I'm sorted, guys."
Easiest way to put it is we were playing at the Manning Bar in Sydney, and Henry asked for drinks from our mates, June Rats, and they were standing side of stage, so they started bringing out whole bunches of scotch and all this sort of stuff, and they brought out the kettle that was backstage, and they didn't realise that Boredom had been using it all night, and it's second song in, and Henry picks it up and pours it over his face, and you just saw steam coming from his face.
There's
and-
people in the audience moaning like, "Oh my god!"
Henry, do the do.
I heard this dude in the front row go, "Oh my god!"
Henry played the whole set, then went to hospital and stayed in hospital until 4 a.m. getting his burn treated. So he can play under any condition. That's
But
professionalism. He has to try after that.
we will say June Rats are not allowed to bring shit out on stage anymore.
I'm putting a sign on the door saying no
No
June
June
Rats
Rats.
allowed. They drink all our rider, they put kettles on stage. They're no longer in the band, man.
We can still be friends. though.
I mean, seriously, who drinks from a kettle? Like, it's pretty fucking stupid.
Who picks up a kettle? Who picks up a kettle and pours it over there? Oh yeah, water in a kettle. It's
Oh,
just
that's
no.
an
It's a
idea.
vessel. It's a vessel for dispersing water.
Fucking hot water.
So, you guys, do you camp here? Are you into the whole? Yeah. You're camping. Like, what do you think of the whole kind of comfort at festivals thing? Like, do you think that kind of VIP kind of experience is part of the festival thing, or is there's something inherently wrong with it?
I'm just going to say straight up, I'm not good at it.
You're not going to be a punter.
I just got here, and I'm leaving soon. So I'll let these guys answer the camping situation.
I'm staying at the Kick-Ass Hotel tonight. I'm not going to fucking camp. So-
This festival nails it by far.
Yeah,
it's
just,
one of the best setups.
Yeah, it's just camping out in Byron, like in a great location. I mean, it's why wouldn't you just? My tent is there, like 100 meters.
Yeah, it's
So I just
fucking
wake
awesome.
up this morning, went to the barista.
360's walking over there. He's on the cover of your magazine. I can see him by his chain.
Gangsta.
Even when he's in the house.